White girl, little girl, bad bitch with the curves. Come into my world, Domino slutty bitch. She suck on this pussy, beefcake all in me. Neat bitch, you drunk. Your pussy smell like funk. Oh, what is you here? Bitch, you better act like you know. Don't touch on my fur. You're a thrifty bitch or slutty bitch. I'm that girl, I can stay. You're a crummy bitch, hey babe. You better lay low. We having a stand contest, ho? Don't cha-cha, she's a hoe. Welcome to Vegas, good girl.
On Entertainment Hotel, I'm coming to y'all with another video, and we doing another interview, y'all. And today we got OG Dani, fantastic. Some of y'all love to hate her, but I'll be going back and forth, y'all. So in the bad she way, y'all. What's up, Dani?
Period. Whether they love me or hate me, I'm getting paid either way.
That part, okay. Please introduce yourself to the people that may not know who that you are.
I am OG Dani fan. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I am Imani Brown, better known as OG Dani Fantastic, Joseline's Cabaret season 4, 5, and 6, and a couple of other shows coming soon.
Okay. Oh no, we're gonna get into that because I seen on the tube. Okay. Now, let's first start off with what were you into like growing up? Like, what were you into? Were you into like the entertainment industry, dancing, stuff like that?
I remember coming to America and hanging out with my granddad. And honestly, I've always been into ratchet TV, dancing, and just being entertaining. Like, I remember like all my cousins and shit used to come over and my mom be like, sing for them. And I start singing. She'd be like, now start dancing, bitch. And I'm in there going crazy.
Right. You were saying coming to America, so you were not born here.
No, I was born in Heidelberg, Germany, and I came to America when I was like 7, and I grew up in the Bronx.
Okay, Pierre. Also, she's international, y'all. See, I didn't even know that. Okay, yeah, okay.
That's why I feel like weird and funny because I didn't grow up like most Americans. I just came here, and bitch has been mad ever since. And I've been confused, but as time goes on, I'm more confident, and I understand why.
Right. Now, you also talked on the show about being into like acting and wanting to be an actress. So did you explore that anytime, like when you were younger, like script reading, stuff like that?
Yeah. I went to South Gwinnett High School. I went to 20 different high schools, but in one of the high schools I went, I did. And in one of the high schools I went to South Gwinnett. And at South Gwinnett, I think my sophomore year, I won Best Actress out the whole school.
Period.
For Thelma and Louise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Period.
I was going with the gun.
Okay. Translated to real life. Now, also, we all know Joseline is very big on zodiac signs. So what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra. Me and Lil Wayne, Trick Daddy, got the same birthday, 9/27.
Okay, period. See, I usually get along with Libras. I get along with Libras. Virgos, I'm a Virgo too. I get along with Scorpios. Yeah.
My daddy's a Virgo. You know, Joseline has expanded my love for Scorpios because my mom is a Scorpio and we are very estranged. I haven't talked to my mama since I've been on TV. Well, I haven't talked to her for years, and then we tried after season 4, but we just don't mix. But
okay, how did she feel about you being on the show?
I can love her a little more, or I understand where Shawty coming from.
Okay. Was she not happy that you were on the show and like seeing some of the stuff that went down? Oh.
The truth is, it's a couple of things. It definitely has to do with she didn't like what she's seen on the show. And then I would call it jealousy. But truth of the matter is, in my life, I've been abandoned multiple times by my family. So honestly, being out in the streets, if you know anything about strippers, we have house moms, and these are people we see every day. Her big one was that I called Joseline Big Mama. Bitch, that hoe been more of a mama to me than you ever would. She gave me birth, and she gave me manners and morals. But at the end of the day, she left me for dead multiple times. And even though y'all should be acting crazy, the bitch ain't never leave me for dead.
Okay. Now you just mentioned, like, so you were able to try to rekindle it with her just a little bit, or no? You tried.
Yeah, nah. She's mad. She might die mad. It's okay.
Oh man. Y'all, you come on.
Yeah,
one
look.
day.
One day, you know, in a
Yeah.
perfect world, I would love to just, you know, but I gotta get this money, and I'm not gonna let your transgressions and whatever the fuck
Oh yeah,
you've been
no.
through
Oh no, for
stand in the
sure.
way of me living my best life.
Oh yeah, no, that I understand 100%. Never stop. You should never let nobody get in the way to hustle. Now, what made you get into dancing stripping wise? Like, was that something that happened after, you know, somebody recommended it to you? Like, how did you get into doing it?
Well, it was a couple of things. I had an ex-boyfriend. I was getting my ass whooped because I've never really been around my parents like that. You know what I'm saying? I just been on the streets. So I'm with this dude. I'm getting my ass whooped. I'm out here working at like McDonald's and waitressing and shit like that. And then I don't know.
Wait.
On an event, an excursion with a friend, and they brought me to my first strip club. It wasn't even a strip club, it was a bikini bar. Club
Okay.
Black in Atlanta. It's very ratchet, very grimy, very gritty. And I liked the dude, but he gave that bitch like $300. And I was like, you don't even know that hoe.
Right.
And I was
You're
like,
like, that should be for me.
And I ain't gonna hold you. I pocketed that $100 and I bought me some dance shoes with that $100. And ever since then, I knew how to piss my nigga off. I got more money than him. And I don't know. I've been a stripper hoe ever since. Well, I've been delivered recently, but
she's so funny to me, y'all. Okay, now with the Atlanta strip club, did you start performing there full time after going there, or no?
I didn't. I went to Savannah State because I've been trying to like work on my family. I've been abandoned on multiple occasions. I want to keep putting that out there. Like even though we were military and I've moved around a lot, like it was a lot of stretches where I was on my own. So I went to college, Savannah State, and I had to pay for college. So I really started at Savannah's Gentleman Club, and then once I like totally washed my hands of that scene, because it was a white club, if you will. Once I washed my hands of that scene, and then I transitioned into the black club, Club Wax, I was hooked. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, period. Now, did you stay around the Savannah before getting onto TV, or like how was that transition going that to television? Like, did you end up moving states, or you stayed there until?
I had transitioned. My dance career has been a little illustrious, if you will. I've traveled a lot. I took myself on many tours. You know what I'm saying? I would go back and forth between Savannah and the city of Atlanta. And then when I got tired of all of that, I started dancing in Virginia, Richmond, Jersey. I've danced everywhere. What really like set me apart to get into the TV was you ready for this story?
Wait.
So, I was with a dude for like 10 years. The same nigga that was whooping my ass, throwing out my stripper clothes, mad I was making more money than him. It got to a point where, you know, I'm going to stop dancing. I'm going to do what's right, baby. Whoop-de-whoop. And we end up getting this big ass house together. Long story short, COVID hits. He stops working. I'm still stripping. I ended up taking all of my stripper money and buying this nigga a job. You feel me? He was doing handyman work and I would help him. Handyman work and moving. Now, Christmas rolls around and I guess he chooses to not want to be with me anymore. In that choice, he takes all of the money out of the accounts. He takes the business and he takes all of the cars. Now I'm in this house, depressed, crying, but I love my ratchet TV.
Right.
I know a girl from back in the day at Club Wax named Kapri. I guess she had just finished filming her season in Vegas. And whatever she had going on, you know what I'm saying?
And
shit happened.
And that's K Kapri.
Yes.
The tall one.
From Atlanta. We used to dance at Wax together.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm in this big ass house, 5 bedrooms, front yard, backyard, you know what I'm saying? Doing my Airbnb thing. And she hits me up one day like, yo, I'm trying to move into the spot. I'm like, listen, it's an Airbnb. And because of what you got going on, I don't think I should keep this Airbnb shit rolling. We could split everything down the middle and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Long story short, the Zeus checks ran out. And she had to go. Now, with
Oh.
her having to go, I started my touring. I started dancing back again. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing nails. I was doing a whole bunch of other shit. I started dancing back again, and I started touring between North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, and New York. And I
Mm,
had seen the Joseline Cabaret shit come out. And I
right.
was like, you know what? It was like, I ain't gonna, it sounds almost crazy to say it, but it was a calling. Like, I
Mm,
literally packed up my house. Like, once Kapri was out, I packed up my whole house. I threw 3 other hoes in the house. I was like, listen, here are the bills. Y'all figure this shit out. I don't know when I'm coming back, but I'm coming back. You feel me?
right.
So it really was no transition. It was just like every day I was surviving and this opportunity came along. And I remember living with Capri and telling her, like, at the end of the day, this lady did a lot for you. She took you out the Ratchet Booty Club with me. And now you're back
Mm,
here with me. Like, there's so many other ways you could have handled it or so many other things that you could have done or
right.
conversations that could have been had. It didn't have to go that far. So I don't know. Since season 4, I stood on all the shit I ever told her, if that makes sense.
Mm, okay. And then y'all are not on good terms as of today.
No, she's
Okay.
jealous and she's green with envy. She's
Ew.
jealous. And I hate to say it, but bitch, I told you so.
Damn. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. Oh,
But this is
wow.
where these drug allegations come from because it's like a
Oh,
whole lot of story on story on story. But here it
okay.
is. I have a bitch who used to be my tenant telling everybody I'm on dope. Bitch,
Mm,
I could pull up the motherfucking lease right now.
mm. Okay. Now
Right.
we're gonna get into the dope stuff and the allegations stuff a little bit later. All right. Now, what shows did you grow up like watching? Like the Love and Hip Hops and stuff like that. Basketball. Was like, what were you watching?
Jerry Springer, Love and Hip Hop, Maury,
Mm-hmm.
reality TV wise, Flavor of Love. I've always been a reality TV buff. Like I'm messy, but I just love other people's mess. It just
Yes,
makes my
same.
day so much better.
It makes it feel like you're not like that crazy. That's what it does for me. I'm like, oh, I'm not that bad.
And now I'm on TV and people are like, this bitch is weird.
Yeah, literally. Now, okay. Once you got onto watching that type of stuff or whatever, like, of course, did you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? And then what did you
Of
think of Jocelyn
course.
watching her?
Here's some backstory. I was living in Atlanta when it came out, so it was
Mm-hmm.
big. And then once I like left my parents' house, I have background scenes with me in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. There's
Oh,
a scene where Jocelyn had just had the baby, and I
uh-huh,
guess Stevie J was taking Eva out and
uh-huh,
just doing stuff with her. I don't know. I don't care. I
uh-huh.
was a ninja at the time at Slingshot Entertainment, and in the back of the scene with Stevie and whoever else is talking, it's a kid with locks jumping up and down with Eva. I am said kid. There's also another
Oh,
scene where Young Jock used to have a club in Atlanta, and I
yeah.
guess Tokyo and Spice had came out with a song. You gonna see me in a cut in my stripper outfit.
Ah,
Like, yeah, go ahead, y'all. Yeah, so like, no, I love Hip Hop Atlanta. It was a staple. Like,
yeah, it was.
go to all the places they go to. Like, yeah, I'm motherfucking at this lounge. Or yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, I'm at 11:45. Turn.
Right. No, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta around the time it came, like the first 5 seasons to me were like its best heydays. Like now it's changed a little bit, but like those were like the best seasons of Love and Hip Hop in general, to be
Love
honest.
and Hip Hop. Call me if you need me to shut some shit up. Cause what the fuck y'all got going on over there?
Now, what three girls watching the cabaret were like your favorite? Like watching it, you're like, okay, I put with her, I put with her, I put with her.
Oh, from so remember we're talking about from season
1 to 3 before
one
you
to
got
three because
on.
I'm on 4.
Right. You're on 4 and on.
You know, it's crazy. I met a lot of those girls, so I have
Hmm.
different opinions today.
Okay.
Um, I like
Think,
Yummy.
think, think, think then.
No. I'm
Because
gonna
we're
give
gonna
it to
talk
you.
about now.
I was invested with a Yummy storyline because I felt
Uh-huh.
like I could relate.
Right.
I felt like I just like looking at Lexi Blow. She really give me too much, but
Hmm.
just looking at her, she was just like enchanting. That's the
Hmm.
word, you know. And motherfucking Jocelyn, because at the end of the day, all them hoes raggedy as hell, and y'all ain't gonna do shit.
Mm.
And if I had to give a special cabaret girl shout out,
Hmm.
It would be natural.
Natural. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. What's the growth? Look at the growth. Okay.
Oh no. If growth is going up, I disintegrated. I was like,
No, the reason why I say that, y'all, is because they be going back and forth online crazy.
oh no. At this point, it's just her. Because at the end of the day, what are you mad for? 3 hit seasons, 3 world tours. This bitch couldn't even do one world tour. I'm confused.
We're gonna talk about it. Okay, now also let's get to New York now, right? So this is the first season they actually did like auditions, because before they would scout girls, but this season they did, I think, scouting and auditions put together. So how did you I know you talked a little bit about finding out about it. So how did you find out about the day of and going into it?
I found out about it. I think we had a week to be in New York or something. Because remember, I'm doing my own little tour. I'm packing up the house. Whoopie whoop. So, like I said, something just came over me. And I packed up my house and I left. Now, I didn't get like they was saying they're going to email you to let you know what the address and stuff was at.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get no email.
Ooh.
Literally from the first day that, hey, apply here. Literally from the first day to the day of the auditions, right. I had a new audition tape for every single day of the week type shit. I did all of them in the clubs that I was touring on my own time. So Daisy Dukes, Mouse's Ear, Jewel Club. Like I would just be either working, shooting a video like Joseline, yeah, pick me, go back to work type shit. Next day I'm at another club. Next day I'm at another club until I get to New York. Now I get to New York and I think as soon as I got to New York, the email came in. So I'm like, excuse me. As soon as I got to New York, the email came in. So I was like, yeah, I started shaking and shit. I'm from the Bronx, so a lot of my cousins live in the projects. You feel me? Yeah. I'm in the projects, showing my cousins. They're like, "You gonna get that shit, cuz?" They started cleaning off their Jordans for me. They were like, "Nah, we got you. You ain't gotta worry about that shit." Yeah. So I ended up going. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of my business out there. They repoed my car the day before auditions, so all of my clothes was gone, all type of shit. They took the car and I pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was late. Usually, whenever I go to an audition or whenever I do something, I'm emailing or doing whatever 15, 30 minutes early. I showed up to auditions probably like 3 hours late.
Ooh, okay.
Right. I cut the whole line. I didn't give a fuck. You feel me? Yeah, I cut the whole line. And if you remember, that shit was wrapped around the block.
Oh, so yes.
I started drinking with the hoes in the front. We in there turned. Lit. They talking about some, all right, y'all, we finna go into auditions. Y'all got y'all clothes? I got naked in the line. And then I walked in. And honestly, the way it was set up, it was, I don't know. It's like I really wanted it. And those hoes just wanted to be on TV. As soon as I walked in naked. As soon as I walked in, I get on stage. We're going to get this party started. You know what I'm saying? Now we got bitches on the pole. It's really a party. Now Joseline music coming on because I'm taking notes. These bitches are slow. Now Joseline music coming on. They start chilling again. So I'm like, all right, time to pick the energy back up. So I'm motherfucking doing pole tricks. I done fucked around, kicked the camera in this bitch. Spin, seeing me from across the room. She's like, I need that energy. So we start polling together. We get off the pole. I done kicked a bitch off the stage. Joseline threw me out the first night. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling you the tea.
No, right? Years coming later. Now, let's talk about the stripping. Like, what do you consider like your specialty? Like, some girls, like, they do the pole work. Like, I've been to the cabaret before, so I've seen it when I came down. And you and Drea usually do like the pole work. So, what do you think is like your specialty when it comes to stripping?
Stripping or dancing with the cabaret? Because
dancing with the cabaret, both.
When it comes to stripping, can't nobody match my personality. Like, niggas love somebody to talk to, and I really don't even gotta talk. I sit there and shut the fuck up. Rub the nigga belly. I'm a good listener, and I'm a performer. So even if we're not, you know what I'm saying, we can connect energetically. Or if you're just having a bad day, I'm gonna show you my hoo-ha upside down on stage and blow bubbles out of it. You know?
Not the bubbles.
Yeah.
Now You get to the audition, right? And then was there anybody at the auditions that you know? And how was the auditions in real life versus what we saw on TV versus what we saw on Zeus?
I didn't know nobody there.
Mm-hmm.
I literally came dolo. I drove by myself. I left the dog with my cousins. I ain't know none of them hoes. Of course, the stars came out later, but
Mm.
what you saw on TV, it couldn't have done it justice. Like,
It was packed to the brim.
yeah. And then, like, honestly, I had to have my confidence level high. And even, like, it was a couple points in the night. Because, like I said, Jocelyn threw me out. It was a couple points in the night. It was like, you know what? I performed. I performed like my life depended on it.
Mm-hmm.
And them hoes saw me. Like,
why did Joseline kick you out?
Because, okay, I lied. I am a liar. I did know two bitches there. And they were first in line.
Uh-huh.
But they were first in line, and they came around me and they just started talking. And I'm not really fucking with y'all because I don't fuck with you in a strip club, bitch. What makes you think I'm gonna fuck with you now? So I'm just sitting there like, yeah, And Jocelyn was like, "Them three hoes right there, get them out of here." I was like, "Oh, princess!" I hid in the trash can. I jumped out of the trash can, and I got to performing. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You can see her. You can see security pushing me out, and I'm like, oh.
Oh my God. No. So the trash can was in the venue.
I mean, of course there's I don't know. It might have not been a trash can. It was just a large bin.
Large bin. That could be looked as a trash bin. I'm screaming.
It was a hiding spot because y'all not gonna kick me out of here. I need this job.
Right.
Fancy needs me to get this job. Okay.
He needs to get the money. Okay. Now you end up getting picked, of course. So how was it like when you got picked? So like, what was the feeling like? You were like, "Fuck, nigga, I made it." Like, what were you thinking?
It's the same feeling I have today. Like, it's not over. There's still more work to do. You know, granted, I just beat out how many thousand of hoes?
Right.
Now I got a solid 50 I got to beat out. And then these hoes is thick. They fit, they pretty, they got good credit, or whatever the fuck they were talking about. Whatever the fuck they was talking about.
Shout out to Honey.
To Honey.
That's her Honey.
Exactly. Who the fuck is that bitch?
Daddy.
Bye. Anyway, yeah, like it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? I just had to stay focused, and then like I really want it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you end up moving into the house. Now, how far, like day wise, was that from like the auditions into moving into the New York house?
It was literally the next day. And there's even some Tia drama with that. And again, like, thank God for who I am. Like, I'm really humble. Bitch, I'll sleep on the floor. I'll sleep on the couch. But the way that shit was set up, I ain't have to do none of that. They got Natural and Egypt the fuck up out the master bedroom. And I was sleeping in that room. And bitches was mad. Like, I feel like they've been angry ever since that day. But I worked hard for that. Like, I never stopped.
Why did they take them out of the master and give it to you?
Because what the fuck did they do? Oh, because I'm on the PJ going to motherfucking Floyd Mayweather's event. I got motherfucking Natural in here yelling at me for whatever reason. And like, I think I said that. Like, it rubbed me hella wrong because I worked hella hard for this. You thought because you that every Sunday, you thought because you was here how many other seasons ago, you just deserve that. No, bitch, I'm working hard every day. And I'm putting in work. So, yeah, no, it just let me... And it was literally at that moment on the PJ. Like, you could see me smiling, and then all of a sudden I stopped smiling. Because it's like, it's not funny anymore.
Right.
Because these bitches, they don't want me to eat. They don't want me to work. They don't want me to work. They don't want me to eat. They want to have the spotlight all to themselves. They want to... I'm a very strong-willed person. I feel like these hoes just want to dominate me. And I ain't even doing shit. So what is you doing? Like,
you feel like it's intimidation.
Yes, it's very intimidation. And as somebody who's been in the streets, and I can't call my mama. I can't call my daddy. I'm the eldest child. Who are you talking to?
Okay. Now you moved into the house, right? And then the attention is a lot on Drea and his voodoo doll. So what were your thoughts when you first ended up meeting her? Because that was like a whole thing, like, oh my gosh, she got a voodoo doll, voodoo, 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 voodoo. Like, what were you thinking?
This girl is cute, but that
Uh-huh.
doll gotta go. And I want to say it again. I still believe the doll gotta go. Fuck with Drea. I don't fuck with that fucking doll.
Do you feel like the doll has a bad spirit in it and it's the one that's causing y'all to squabble all the goddamn time?
No. I think that's really the jealousy, the envy, the laziness, the ego. And I will say this again, I don't like the doll, but I feel like the doll upsets demons and other bitches for them to use that little thing. And I feel like it was that little thing that they needed to try to dominate Andrea. It was that little thing that they needed to try to take over. Because I feel like with this TV shit, bitches just start talking. And they just don't stop talking. And you really ain't talking about nothing. And you really ain't about nothing. I think the first thing I ever said, and I left it alone, bitch, the dog gotta go. Either you gotta go or the dog gotta go. Joseline, she does the boogity boogity. How do you feel about that?
I'm gonna play a quick game. Instead of doing first impressions, we're going to do basically what was your experience like in the house with them, like overall, okay? Now,
I'm a hater. I don't like nobody.
We're going to talk about it. It's not going to include all the girls because once again, some of the girls end up coming back and stuff. So we're going to get into some of the girls a little bit later. Okay. Now, first girl I want to get into, y'all, is Daisy. What was your experience like living with her in the New York house?
Daisy's one of those girls where just snobby. You know what I'm saying? I've been here the longest. Joseline, she knows me. And she was at my son's birth and she really doesn't like you. And I will say this. I'm not saying she didn't lie, but it's a way to present information to where you're abusive in how you're presenting the information. Even though she can be snobby, I can feel the abuse radiating from her. You know what I'm saying? Like you're willing to abuse your friendship with Joseline so you can get a check. Or just, you know what I'm saying? I know this person so I can get here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was first impression how I felt of her. She was very pretty, but you know what I'm saying? This is just
like uppity.
I'm uppity too, but it just be like, bitch, I don't even know you. Why are you talking to me like this?
Have you, with the New York girls, I will say, have you ran across any of them since? You have? Yeah. Okay. Who?
In Face to Face?
Yeah.
Precious? And then obviously later on down the line.
Okay, right.
But Precious is the only person that I've ran into face to face.
That's only done that season.
Yeah, and we've hung out. Yeah.
Now, Lucky.
Shout out to Precious and congratulations on the baby. I love you, big dog.
Oh, she just had a baby. Oh, that's nice. Oh, congratulations.
Thick, just like her mama.
Oh, now let's talk Lucky. What was your experience like with her in the house?
I met Lucky a week before Joseline's Cabaret. I used to work at Cheetah in Atlanta, and I was one of the only Black girls who worked there. So I already had a preconceived notion. You know what I'm saying? And when I met her, I felt bad for how Joseline was treating her. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, I kind of knew where it was coming from, but I didn't know where and why. And at the end of the day, literally at the end of that week, because we filmed for a month, at the end of that week, I could see why, I felt why, and I understood why. Selfish. The heat will come off of her when she's around you. She doesn't. It's more or less the selfishness. And she does have that uppityness like Daisy, but it's not so uppity. Like, she can fool you with being so down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said
you worked with her in the club. So
no. This bitch was selling pussy in my club with a white man, and she didn't want to tip. And when I'm just sitting there trying to, she didn't want to tip, which is fact. You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, I'm sitting there trying to talk to her like, bitch, you the only other Black girl in this club. You don't got a tip, but why you got to be so mean? And it's just like, I don't want to talk to you. You know, it's funny. She was acting like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm too good to this. To then I see her in Joseline's Cabaret and you sleeping on the couch. Crazy. I'm sleeping in the master bedroom and you on the couch. And I'm still trying to work with you. I'm still trying to be nice to you. No. I
So
see
you
what's
felt
going
like
on.
them circle it did a 180 on her. Okay. Next girl we got is Yummy P.
I like Yummy. You know what I'm saying? Especially when she put that shoe in Natural Head. I knew why she did it. I was like, damn. She really had to take you there, didn't she? So I
Mm.
don't know. And then first meeting her, she reminded me of me, like really tiny,
Hmm.
but very feisty.
Right.
And I can tell and I can feel that she had a really big wall up.
Mm.
Yeah. Like it was really like she was what I will say this, looking at Yummy for the first 30 minutes, I could tell she was ready to fight the whole house.
Oh, just
Twice.
because of what happened with the previous season.
No, that's just her.
Just okay.
Yeah, that's just her. She'll fight the whole house twice. I'm like, I like that bitch. Let me
Okay.
fix my wig. Hold on, bitch. What you want to do?
Now let's talk Precious. We just mentioned her. So what was your experience like with her in the house?
Very quiet, very guarded. Yeah, and then I didn't really get too much time with her because I think her and Holiday,
Yeah.
that's her
Right.
name. Because who the
Yeah.
fuck was we talking about
I
here?
said, honey, I'm in Holiday. My bad. y'all gotta understand how many shows I cover. I swear
Yeah,
I know who I'm talking about. I'm telling y'all.
I
I
knew
said
you
the
was talking
right
about too.
rest of the name right. Good the Goldie shot on Instagram. So, I just met you.
Yeah, she was very guarded,
Uh-huh.
and she was always around Holiday,
Right.
and yeah,
Now, why do you think she wasn't brought back for like other seasons? What do you think is because you are like cool with her? Did she not want to come back? Because I feel like Jocelyn actually liked her because I remember that video that went viral when they were in the club and like she was shaking her ass and stuff like that. That was like went viral for like months. Like I was surprised she didn't come back.
um, I don't know. I just work
Yeah.
here,
Okay.
respectfully.
Right.
Um, Yeah, I don't know. I have
Hmm.
a couple of guesses, but they're really assumptions.
Yeah.
And Precious works really, really hard. And even after she left us, she's been on tour with Madonna. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yes, I've seen. Hmm. She did her
I,
big one.
yeah, I love her, but I got
Right.
I gotta do what's best for me, Lucius. I gotta focus
Period.
on me. Yeah.
Now let's talk Holiday because I don't remember her name.
Uh, Holiday. That uppity thing, not so much as Daisy, because
Mhm.
Daisy is abusive with it. I feel like Holiday can be abusive with it too, but you know, the only thing I can really think of is bad bitch, good credit. Like that's really like I
You could
feel
just
like
think of
she
the
had
slogan.
like her own gamble.
Yeah, I say you just think of the slogan.
I just think of the slogan. She had an
Yeah.
agenda. She completed her agenda. She did what she came to do. Very calculated. I don't know, but just off first meeting her, it was just like, okay, you're one of those kind of girls.
Mm.
Yeah. You
Now
think you're better than me, bitch?
spin.
Huh?
Oh, you
Nah, she
think that?
don't. I mean,
Oh,
maybe she do, but you know,
Now spin.
Spin. I met her at the auditions, and we
Mhm.
were cool. We were cool. You know what I'm saying? She was pulling just as hard as I was. She brought another flair to it. You know what I'm saying? For a while, we was twin till we wasn't twin no more. But
Right.
that's a little later on down the story. But she was cool.
Hmm. Now this season revolved lot around like the interpersonal drama between the girls, especially with Yummy versus Natural. Now you being around them, especially the whole PJ situation and all that. Looking back on it now, who do you think was like the one like egging it on? We saw on the show that like you and
Natural
Natural
was
was going.
egging it on because the cameras was on, and
Mm,
and like I said, you could see me smiling.
right.
But then after a while, clear as day, I stopped smiling because now it's not funny. Now I might have to catch a charge on this plane. Now we all might be on the no-fly zone because
Mm,
you want to be a fucking star. And it doesn't have to be all of that. If you're the best dancer, be the best dancer. If you've been here the longest, be here the longest. Be what Abby said, a motherfucking, not an inspiration, but be a motherfucking leader, bitch.
mhm.
Not even a lead, be a leader. I feel like Natural was trying to more or less be a boss in that moment. And you
Mm.
didn't pay for shit. So now I'm confused. Now I got your room. Now you talking to me crazy. And you don't even know me. But what I know about you is you only want to fight Yummy. You don't want to fight Joseline. It's giving pussy. It's giving, and I think I said that, but they cut it all the way out
The
the
confessionals.
scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I said it in the scene. I was like,
Oh,
bitch, I'll catch a fucking charge in this hoe. Who are you talking to? Jocelyn in the back, like, no fighting on the plane. No fighting on the plane. I'm like, cause I'll catch a charge in this bitch, hoe. Who are you talking to? And
I
then
thought
immediately
y'all
she
was
goes
gonna
on to
fight
Dre.
on that damn PG. I'm like, oh, they finna end up on. I remember watching it that day. I was like, oh my god, they gonna catch a charge. They go be all on the no fly zone. It's not even gonna be funny. Like Joss is gonna kick all of them out.
I was so ready, and here it is. And I want to say this,
Mhm.
like, even though I might look like a crash out, I was so ready to throw away my whole life, throw away my whole career over a bitch mad at me because I'm sleeping in a bigger bedroom that she thought she deserved. She ain't even work for it.
Mm.
Ready to throw my whole life away for this bitch. That's a common theme in a lot of these fights.
Now let's talk the dancing. Now this is the season. Ricardo came along. Okay, Ricardo came along. It was teaching. Boom, cha cha.
In his bitch, we
It
were
is
saying it
big.
all type of
Okay.
fucked up, but we got it before. After that performance, we knew it was doing cha cha.
Right. Now, once we get to like the rehearsals and stuff like that, was this something that you were expected? Was this something that you girls were even told, like, hey, you guys gonna have to learn choreographed dances this season? Like, it's gonna be different from the previous seasons before. Of course, they had choreography before, but they didn't have a
Yeah.
choreographer there teaching and everything like that. Were you guys made aware of that beforehand or no?
Um, Fortunately for me, I did my homework before I came there. Big reality TV star fan. I
Same.
love Jocelyn. I remember bootlegging episodes. Cut that out. But yeah. No, I kind of already expected it.
Right.
Considering how season 3 ended off with the performances, with Chanel winning, trying
Right.
to think about how Chanel won, you know what I'm saying? And just where does the cabaret go from here? Did I
Right.
expect to go perform at Fort Lauderdale Arena? No. But did I expect to showcase my talents and actually bring my personality to the screen? Yes. But more or less, I wanted to showcase my talent. Because if these bitches think they're better than me, I ain't seen no work yet. And
Mm.
now I got an edge over you hoes. And now I'm going to work extra hard, you know?
Right. Now, also, speaking of Fort Lauderdale, you brought it up. Let's talk about that that night, okay? That night, it went all over TMZ. I even think the bitch made CNN.
Put a
Like,
bitch on CNN. Name another reality TV fight that went on CNN.
it went everywhere. Like, I remember the night it happened, I was up to like 3 or 4 in the morning because I was covering the tea. I was like, oh my God.
It was some good tea. You didn't even get all the
Oh,
tea,
yeah.
Pierre.
That was
That's what really had me start watching you because you started covering it first. But I was
yes.
like, oh, they don't even know.
Thank ya. Okay, no, but like literally because it was so close to me, I was like, oh, I should drive and go over there. But I was like, police probably all got it all blocked out. Can't
Oh,
nobody get in. Okay.
oh, couldn't nobody get in? We could barely get out.
Get out exactly. So we never saw the beginning of how everything like transpired. Can you give your version of what you can say, of course, where how everything went down after the performance, of course, y'all noticed big legs. So like how did that all go down?
Condensed version. I
Uh-huh.
think that bitch. I smacked that bitch. I took her wig. Security jumped on me. Broke my leg.
So it was the security that ended up injuring your leg. It wasn't legs, just to be clear.
It was not Lex. Yeah.
Okay. It was
Yeah.
security that ended up doing it. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And
Because
then
I was on her ass so tough, they had to break it up. And it was so like, you know what I'm saying? No, I feel like nobody seen it coming because I walked up on her. But yeah, no, it was so quick. Everybody was like,
did you give any of the girls a heads up? Like, hey, or you was just like, no, I'm finna get that
nah,
beat.
Andrea and Yummy was right behind me. They seen it.
Okay. Okay,
They seen it.
gotcha.
And they already, they've been around me long enough to know, like, I'm really, like, I just threatened Natural on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really, like, I'm talking spicy. I'm already peeping what the fuck is going on. Like I said, I did my homework.
Right.
Right. So, I mean, last time I checked, and I want to say this out loud, too, because I feel like it's never been said. It just looked like I don't give a fuck what it looked like. At the end of the day, before I even came into that situation, my life was threatened. My livelihood was threatened. People for your people, security for your security. I'm
Mm.
looking at Jocelyn like, oh shit. I know people be. We gonna get there.
Oh, you mean like Lex, like saying allegedly? She's saying like, oh,
No,
I'm
she
gonna get
said that. It's not even allegedly. There's
like,
facts.
okay.
She said that on with the DJ XL girl in the car, like they was doing karaoke.
Oh,
I
yes,
think it
yes,
was
yes, yes,
Nicki
yes.
Minaj. No,
Yes.
bitch, you not Nicki Minaj. You the bitch that got whooped at the motherfucking Fort Lauderdale Arena.
Okay. Now that ended up happening and everything like that. So you end up taking the wig. So just to be clear, did you install the wig in the confessionals?
Yes, I did. I
Okay.
couldn't wait to install the wig in
Because
the
there was a
confessional.
whole thing. Some people were saying you did, you didn't. I think you
Oh
said it,
no.
but I'm not sure. But yeah.
You can see me come back the next day with the wig on top of my head. I've never had a wig before in my life. Big Lex wig was my first wig ever. I'm
Jesus
just
Christ.
slapping it over to the side. I ain't got no motherfucking. I just
Right.
yeah, I installed that hoe for confessional. Sure did, and then told the world. Y'all didn't even get my joke. I was like, and I stole her wig.
Right. No, but some people were like, oh nah, they don't think it's there was some people in the comments kind of saying no, they didn't end up taking the wig. She didn't end up installing but you did. Now, with the leg situation, how long it took you to heal? Because I remember you was out of commission for a little bit in the last few episodes.
Legit, like I just didn't want to go home. I didn't
Mm.
want, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go home. I performed kinda for the last episode, but after the season was said and done with, I couldn't go back to stripping. I want to put that out there too. Like I couldn't go back to the strip club after Joseline's Cabaret season 4. I had to go back home and
Right.
sync with my ship. And then when I came back home, when none of the bitches I put in there.
Oh.
Because nobody believed in me. And then once the news came out that I broke my leg, bitches jumped ship. That
Oh
was hurtful.
wow. Do you
That's
think it
the
was
type of shit that'll make a bitch cry.
do you think it was like jealousy? Like they found out that like you was doing your big one and stuff like that. They like, oh fuck that hoe, and then they left, or they couldn't afford it. Like, what do you think?
I think they couldn't afford it. In my mind, I don't want to say it's jealousy. In
Mm-hmm.
my mind, they couldn't afford it. And the truth is, how many people come back to reality TV time and time and time again? They just thought I was one and done, leg broke. I never like sold no ass in a strip club, but like they just thought like my life was just gonna decline. And then you start getting these allegations, and then it really just got really bad. Like bitches who did my hair don't even want to be around me no more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like when I say I came back home season 4, I came back home season 4, and like I had a manager all but 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Like bitches was quitting on me left and right. I couldn't dance. I
And you
couldn't do
think it was all
shit.
just due to the leg situation? Okay. Do you feel like people were ever picking Lex's side over everything when it went down?
Yes, because she was more prominent of a figure. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Her fan base was bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And respectfully, if you don't know, if you're just watching it surface value and you didn't do your research, it looks crazy.
It does.
It looks crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. But fuck that bitch. I know the truth. You threaten me and I don't play like that. And I
Now,
just got here. Bitch, oh hell no.
now things did get legal and stuff. Were you ever scared, like, oh shoot, like I may be, in some, I gotta spend some lawyer fees because of my loyalty.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. But this goes to show those bitches, they just want to be famous. If you really wanted justice, you'd have went and got your justice. But no, you wanted to antagonize Joseline. No, you wanted to, what's that word I used earlier? Dominate. Like, even though you know this bitch ain't fucking with you, I could be wherever I want to be. I could do what I want to do. Bitch, you could be performing and I'll be standing right up under you like, yeah, 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 you got your ass whooped and put on CNN, ho. You know what I'm saying? It, it, it was mean girl energy.
Okay. Now, if you could go, of course, I already know the answer to this, but I had it, so I'm gonna ask anyways. If you could go back to that night, do you regret doing
I
it?
do it again. I don't give a fuck. Bitch.
I gotta ask.
No, because Jocelyn probably would have kicked me in the head after I jumped off the stage and whooped her ass. But I retained my professionalism,
Uh-huh.
and when it was up, it was up.
Lucky ends
Graciously.
up leaving, right? She ends up leaving like a little bit afterwards. Like, was there a plan then to like confront her? Like, hey, were you here to spy on us as an op?
I'm
No,
not that
okay.
type of girl. I mean, maybe I feel like here's a secret.
Mhm.
I'm bent. I don't give a fuck, bitch. If you're mad, you're mad. Soon as all that shit happened, what these bitches do? They want to be famous. They get all on the internet. And yeah, Jocelyn did this and I'm gonna do that. Bitch, I came home and bitches ain't did shit. Bitches went home when I came home and my leg was broke. I want to keep reiterating that. With a broke leg, I was still on bitches' ass. Cause
Mm.
yeah, we can fight. We can fight.
Now we're gonna get to your leg later because your leg ends up making an appearance again. Now this season, New York. Okay, you'll make sense when I ask. This season in New York, right? It was a lot of lesbian, let's be honest, situations going on. Okay, but for most of it, you were performing, so you weren't even around. Looking at the season, were you a little bit jealous? Like, ooh, I wanted some in on some of that action.
I
No.
wanted some motherfucking money. These bitches, to me, that's weird. You understand? That's weird. You ain't here bored. You ain't here drinking. You ain't here not working on yourself. Like, and then on top of that, I had just got out of a 10-year relationship. Like, the nigga robbed me, bro. I don't want
Mm,
nobody. I barely even want you hoes around me. But I have to suck it up, be a team, and y'all do what y'all do. If y'all want to suck each other sore, that's cool. But
not for you.
trying to, and I feel like that's some shit that Daisy would do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be like, oh, like I think they had a who we would all fuck on contest, and
Mhm.
everybody was like everybody with the exception of me, Andrea, and Yummy, and it was just like you
Trying to make you
selfish
feel
on
like
your
an
off time, aren't you?
outsider.
Huh?
They were like trying to make you feel like an outsider, basically.
Yeah, trying to make me feel weird or like I'm not pretty enough to sit with you or hang out with you. But I just came back from Fort Lauderdale Arena and I just whooped your friend's ass. Did that happen? Matter of fact, I got your friend's wig on right now. You talking about who you would fuck. Pussy.
Mm.
You want to be on TV this bad.
Now,
Okay.
now, when you came back, did Daisy? Because I don't remember this being on the show. Did Daisy say anything to you about it, like on a negative tip, like, oh, I don't think
Ain't
that what y'all
said
did was right.
shit. Wait, let me
No.
think. Ain't said shit worthwhile. It was just, again, throwing abusive shots like I've been here longer. I'm prettier. It was giving, to me, it was giving she knew something I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Because you,
Mm. So how did you feel after the first season? Like, were you like, oh, I'm gonna do this again, and then let's venture off into the tour after New York?
after the first season, my whole world was rocked. I didn't know. Like I'm a very confident, strong standing in my mind kind of person. Like when I tell you I didn't know nothing about nothing, I just knew I got my check and now I have to heal. I didn't know if I was going on a tour. I didn't know if I was good enough to do that. I didn't know. I was just thankful I still was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I couldn't dance after the thing. So everybody went back to work, went to their families. I was just sitting there. I was
Mm.
sitting there replaying all the decisions that I had made over the previous month. And I was like, I feel like it was at that moment or at that little span of we getting ready to go on tour where I literally made the decision like, I'm all in.
Right.
Even if I don't, I'm not even saying even if I don't want to be, but it's like, I'm all in. Like, I can't, not even I can't, I don't want to.
Right.
I'm gonna go back to the strip club for what? I'm gonna go to ShopRite, go to UPS for what?
Now
No.
that tour, I remember. So, it took you a little bit of time to heal to be able to start going on tour with the girls, right?
No. I was in that bitch. I'm talking about
It
the
was
first day.
for the
I was
first
in
day.
that bitch.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay.
period.
Huh?
Okay.
No.
Now, once you
I'm
started
getting that
touring,
money. Fuck y'all talking about. This is my
right?
only job at this point.
I
I'm
know
going to
that's
work.
right. Once you started touring and stuff, I remember that season. It was people getting put on and put off. Not you, but it was a couple girls that was getting put on and put off. What was going on around that? Like after New York season tour, like what was going on? Because I've always said this on my channel that they need to film y'all on tour because that's a whole nother show.
Um, the best way to explain it would be, you know what I'm saying? Reality TV is reality TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm for real with it, I smack whoever, whenever, however. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you have to turn that off and be able to adjust into a setting where it's really just us and we have to protect each other. You know what I'm saying? We have to push each other. Some bitches don't get that memo, or they feel like everyone's coming to see them, or just abusive of the system. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this program wasn't designed. I'm not saying that this program wasn't designed for you to abuse it in a sense, but bitches will abuse it type shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then here's another level, or my favorite level. They don't even take the time to get to know Joseline. Now, it could all be so simple, but the selfishness and the ego, it gets to bitches quicker. And now you just got this fat ass check from Zeus. And yeah, we get paid what we get paid. I don't know. So many reasons. Bitches not knowing how to do business. You're spending more money than you're making. It's so many things. It's so many reasons why bitches ain't last. They either couldn't last, didn't want to last, or they didn't have the mental, physical, emotional capacity to make it work.
Now you
Yeah.
mentioned that the girls didn't want to get to like know Jocelyn, so you feel like some of the girls that would come on now, like they come for the cloud and they don't even try to get to know Jocelyn, talk to her, like they don't pay her no mind.
Right. And now you just think you're getting cursed out for no reason. No, she's really aggravated with something you did. Something you did actually hurt her. Let's bring it back to Lucky. That was my first, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, this your man's, but you faked on your man's. And now she's hurt. And you're just here for the clout.
Right. Now, you and Dre, I feel like to me, from me looking outsider looking in, I feel like after New York is when you guys kind of cemented this duo. Am I wrong? So when did
Yeah.
this duo come
No,
about?
we cemented it after the fucking Floyd Mayweather shit. I broke my leg. That bitch pushed me. She ain't know me from, and I was just talking shit about her doll. That bitch pushed me. You know what I'm saying? I'm cursing her out. She dragging my feet on the floor. No, out the kindness of her heart, I saw that all she wanted to do was be a part of a team, wanted to be a part of a sisterhood. And she's actually a really nice girl. The doll is weird, but she's a nice girl.
Right. Now let's talk reunion, New York reunion. What's your mindset going into it? Because you ended up doing something so crazy that I've never seen on TV before. You ended up, and this is one of the entertainers' questions they wanted me to ask you. You ended up leaping with that leg. Was that the same leg that was broken?
Yes, that was the first time I ran
Uh-huh.
since my leg was fucked up. And we, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was getting active in that bitch, adrenaline going high. I just got out of jail 3 days ago. Before that reunion shit. So when you talk about where the Zeus check go, that shit was spent. Lawyer fees, bonding out, you know what I'm saying? Still maintaining the house, even though it's getting ready to go to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no. And like I said, I was sitting there mauling over the whole time before, because I think we did reunion, then we did tour. Like, our
Right.
first date in New York was Cleveland, and my whole braid was out type shit. But like, yeah, nah, like, I'm locked in. And these bitches want to take everything I built. I couldn't go to the strip club. So yeah, no, my life was on pause when the camera stopped. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking
Right.
at them, they all on the internet at booby trap. lit. You know what I'm saying? Bitches is with their kids, still talking about me, and they wasn't even talking about me. Again, I'm a part of this team. Bitches is talking about Egypt. Bitches is talking about Joseline. And at the time, me and Egypt is cool. Well, not even cool. I just felt like, even though my situation was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? These bitches was still looking out for me, making sure I eat, making sure I know these dances. And them other girls just wanted to tear down my house. So as soon as I got in there, it's time to whoop some more ass. I'm trying to put more bitches on CNN.
That leg was so crazy. I said, this girl just sat on Daisy's face.
Yeah, I made her eat my pussy, and it's been a ride ever since. You know, people expect me to just in their face when we're fighting, and I'm like, bitch, I'm 5'3". That was just straight adrenaline. I didn't jump off nothing. That was another thing that people kept saying too. No,
I was gonna ask you that.
I straight ran and jumped on that hoe, ninja style.
Now, also too, Joseline in this reunion, she gets very emotional. She starts crying because she feels as if it's a lot of disloyalty. Like, how dare some of these girls talk about me and stuff like that. Now, you did end up getting emotional as well. A lot of the fans was like, "Is she drunk? Were you inebriated that night, or were you just really feeling what she was saying?"
I was really feeling what she was saying. I do smoke weed. I did have a blunt, but we were fighting for like 6 hours. So I'm more than positive I was more than sober at the end of that night. And it's just hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I don't know this lady like that, I just met this. I'm talking about, I met that lady, and then 5 days later, my leg broke type shit. You know what I'm saying? She never, from what I've seen in my experiences with Joseline at that time, how could they? Like, how could they? Like, that's weird. You're supposed to be her friend. You know, girl, I'm finna start crying now. You know this bitch. She was all at your kid's birth. You out here writing songs about the bitch. You're thinking of ways to hurt her, abusing the same love that she had for you. You're now abusing it to make it look like she's just evil. Is she crazy, Joseline? Yes. But just evil? I wouldn't piss her off. But no, she's not no evil ass bitch. Y'all really played cards with her. Try to use the same publication she brought you up on to destroy her. And the same bitches that used to do my hair before season 4 don't want to be around me because of what the things that other people say, or people who were around me for only 30 days had to say. So no, I totally felt that. I was totally hurt by that. And after fighting 5 hours and jumping on bitches' necks, yeah, I want to cry too because it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I got to see this happen to you, Joseline. And this could happen to me one day. The same bitches I'm fucking with and going all out for are willing to turn on me for nothing. Nothing. That's
Dani, don't you get to cry?
Every time I think about that shit, bro.
Yeah. No, I get it. Okay. Now, also in this reunion too, it was the whole thing between Precious and Holiday. I know you weren't around for most of it because you were performing while the other girls were in the house. That season to me, I considered it one of the worst. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've said this on this channel too. Like, I didn't like it. It just was too much. Just kissing on the pussy and not enough. Like, what are we doing? You go.
Let me ask you a question. Maybe that's something from us looking out because we're just living our lives.
Right.
Some hoes is boring. I ain't gonna hold you.
I was like, what are we watching? Like
what was? I mean, they're boring, but what were they supposed to do?
Right, because they were performing or rehearsing. So I'm like, are they just having sleepovers? Like, what is this? So that's one of my least favorite seasons. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a big fan of New York. I think
once Joseline had got locked up, it definitely changed the whole dynamic of everything.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, it was a whole lot of epiphanies on top of epiphanies. Because I was like, yo, if Joseline's not here, we're not gonna have a show. You feel me? And a part of me felt really bad because it's like, damn, did I just make a decision that affected everybody? Like, I was just fighting for our honor. I was threatened. That bitch had to go. But
right.
Yeah.
Now let's talk Texas, okay? Do you guys get, of course, probably you would more than anyone else, get like a heads up of where the next state is and where y'all going to next or nothing like that, or no? A little bit.
Kind of, sort of. You know, yeah. Joseline is, you know.
Right.
So
she loves cowboy shit.
I know.
Yeah, that is true. Period.
And I
Now,
don't be knowing. And then sometimes I don't think I even knew that we was going to Texas
mm,
until the flight came out. And I was like, we're going to Texas. Thank you,
right.
princess.
Now, what did you think of once you found out? Like, were you happy? Like, yes, 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 I love Texas, or like, would you want to prefer like another state?
I was happy because I knew Andrea was from Texas.
Hmm.
And, I'm from New York. When I came to America, I grew up in New York. So now we're in my homegirl stomping grounds because I was acting a damn fool in New York. I ain't going to hold you. I felt a little comfortable. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this will help her break her out of her shell. I got her back. But I want to give a little bit of a tea. You know what I'm saying? Talking through that experience, Andrea was like, I don't want us to be so closely associated because everything, this bitch, everything that you do affects me.
Ah, what do you think the fans were getting to her? Because a lot of the fans started to be like, "Oh my God, there go they go, they go, there go this duo."
Yeah, that was
Okay.
jealousy. And, she's young, and I'm going to say it, she's stupid as hell. I'm just looking at her like, bitch. And then I think I would tell her too, like, I don't give a fuck. If I don't like what I see, I'm jumping in, ho. I don't give a fuck.
So going into it though, you guys were solidified as a duo, but she was kind of apprehensive because she was scared of what the
She wanted
fans
her own
made.
shine, da 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 da. So I'm like, you know
Okay.
what, bitch, I get it. And at the end of the day, I just ran New York. And that after that reunion, girl, you can have Houston. You feel me? I'm just here to be a supportive friend. I love you, and them hoes better not start talking to you crazy. And I stood on everything I said. Them hoes started talking crazy or trying to dominate her in ways that I didn't appreciate or I just felt like was unnecessary.
Hmm.
I'm
You
gonna
can
step in, and if I step in, I'm gonna make it a thing, and then
now
we can
go
fight about it too.
right, and then going into the season, we get her Drea getting into it with Miss Wet Wet. Now, Miss Wet Wet got the position of house mother. How did you feel about that, or over her getting it when she, wasn't even on tour, but then you guys didn't get it and y'all were on tour and like Joseline favored you guys. So what did you think about her getting that position?
Again, thankfully, I'm dense. I didn't give a fuck. My thing was season 4 before the reunion coming out. You was on baller alert, talking shit about me, talking shit about
Mm.
Andre. We did shit to you. So you know what I'm saying? And you'll see at season 4 reunion, they was like, so wet wet. How do you feel? This bitch got on a helmet, but she don't want to bust no grape. And like I said, me and Andre just sat here and fought for 5 hours. What's wet wet? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't give a fuck that she was house mom. I was still on that baller alert time at home. Do you want to fight? I think the first time I
Mm.
see her, I was like, yeah, I want to fight. She was like, I don't want to fight you right now. I'm like, okay. And then they cut that out. I was like, well, do not trust me. I'm going to snatch your wig the first opportunity I get. And it is what it is. And I let her and Andrea just do their thing because I don't want to fight. But you
Mm.
don't want to fight. Okay. That's cool.
Now, of course, they got into it about the whole mothering situation. I saw a little bit about that online around the time that it happened. How did you feel about her saying that to Andrea, especially with both of them being mothers?
I learned a good lesson because I jumped in it and I said a couple of things that were it was in character because I was mad, but
Uh-huh.
it was distasteful. So with that being said, meeting distaste with distaste isn't ladylike. So if I could take anything back, it probably
Mhm.
nah. I said what I said, but but nah. I was looking at Andrea like, and you still want to handle all these beats? How we gonna jump this bitch? We gonna put this bitch on CNN too, cause she not finna talk about my niece. And I fuck with Andrea. I've been at her house for Thanksgiving and all type of shit, so I know her husband. Bitch,
Mm.
I'm finna slide for the husband too, cause you got me fucked up. So
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
no, that's the energy I had towards it.
Right.
And there's also a secret gem that happened after that too.
What's the secret gem?
So after we slid, me and Andrea, well, really, it was a tag team.
At the one night only.
So at the one night only, after me and Andrea had slid wet wet or whatever tag team wet wet, um, we all back off of, you know what I'm saying? We partying. I ain't got no shoes on. I got my booty out. I'm looking cute, minding my business. This looking girl with this nappy ass weave, That's so hard on my feet. Like, I'm talking about the bitch stomped on my feet, broke my acrylic. And I was like, ma'am, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you just saw what happened. Like, are you okay? This girl is Neek. This girl turns around. She's like, I don't give a fuck. This bitch is drunk. And she's trying to create a moment. She's abusing what, not even abusing, she's trying to use what just happened to, I already know people calling me a monster, calling Andrea a monster on the internet. And
Right.
then you just had to shout and match with ISIS. I'm finna handle you right now, bitch. I just see you, I take notes, and if I'm lucky, you were a one night only extra. So I let it go.
So that happened in the one night only. We did not see that because that was not
You
on
did not see
camera.
that.
We did not see that. I do not remember that.
Every day I've been on that whole ass. I'm talking about every day, every time.
So she just stepped on your feet and your bunions and didn't say sorry.
Yes, no, it wasn't like, because you know, stripper shit, we be stepping on feet. Shit happens. The bitch stomped on my acrylic, shattered my acrylic.
Word to Kurt Franklin, stop.
She was trying to praise somebody. She was trying to praise her way into an ass whooping to become famous. And I was like, no.
Oh my God.
I'm going to take my time and I'm going to address this girl whenever I have the chance. And literally every day I was on her ass. Every day.
Now let's talk first impressions, okay? So this is going to include some of the OG girls and some of the new girls. Okay, so what was your first impression of Black Diamond?
I loved her. Okay, maybe I ain't shit because I always wanted to meet Diamond and Raven. But when I met her, it was just organic. You know, it wasn't like she wasn't trying to be nobody she wasn't. She just had the baby, right?
Yeah, she had just had the baby. Yeah,
yeah, just had the baby. So she's like, "Listen, bitch, you know, just be a hood ass girl," and she just be like, "Listen,
yeah,
you know, I can't describe it, but it was very warm, very welcoming when I met her." I'll also say the same for Raven too, but Raven was just talking too much, and she was trying to be messy. She was trying to play the position of wet. How what was those season 4?
Yeah,
Wet was just stirring trouble and just, you know what I'm saying, making these. The professional term is making these hoes go to work. You know what I'm saying? Raven was on that type of time, and I'm like, look, as long as she ain't talking crazy about me, I don't give a fuck. If she want to stir the pot over there, because I'm gonna get the smacking shit in this.
That Raven is funny when she put on the wig and she was like,
do you want me?
She is so funny to me.
Yeah, she was giving, I'm stirring the pot. She was talking too much, but I was like, listen, we got a job to do. So whatever. And these hoes, and I will say that these hoes will have a funny way of not saying what they gotta say. They need help pulling it out of them. And Raven was a good addition for that.
Yeah.
Like, leave me out of this, bitch.
Yeah. Now Lexi Gold.
Now, I will tell you.
Oh yes, that's what we're here for.
So, you know, I fuck with Andrea. You know what I'm saying? We be on timing. Andrea was like, I know that girl. I'm like, do we gotta slide that bitch? She was like, I don't know. But I know that girl. So, you know what I'm saying? We ran down on the bitch because we want to see what she's talking about. Talking to her, she gave really. Now, I know I've been using this term, like uppity, but I want to say she was more bossy. Like, I don't need this, but I'm so happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Lexi Gold. Haven't you heard of me? I was like, bitch, no. Yeah, no, Lexi gave me bossy, like, I don't need this, but I'm so happy to be here. Yeah.
Now, Russian.
Oh my, I can't believe I'm telling you.
Oh, yes.
I met Russian way before. Funny story. I met Russian before the one night only. And, you know, we all be at the hotel and I just be smoking. I'm stressed out. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. And I'm looking and it's this chocolate bitch with this fat ass and some glasses. And I think she got clear skin too. And I'm just looking at her. Just started staring at the bitch. I was like, damn, you pretty as hell. I think you're beautiful. She started giggling. I was like, And then I seen her at the one night only. I was like, yeah, I knew you was part of the cast, bitch. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Warm. She's warm.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't have too much to say. I like that.
She was like to herself.
Yeah, that mystery kind of girl. Like,
Right.
ain't nothing like a bad chocolate bitch with a fat ass. Ain't got too much to say.
Next, we have Queen Envy. And I have a follow-up on Queen Envy.
Okay. This bitch big as hell. But okay, that was being mean. That was just being mean. But after we got to like mixing at the one night only, I'm like, this bitch fun. I'm like, this bitch okay. Shit.
Right. And then with this whole the YouTube thing, right? Was there rumblings about it during the filming? Like, did y'all know that she once upon a time did what I did?
Because you know me, I'm the type of bitch. This is what I wanted to say, like, because that also sets the tone for all of my movements moving forward in season 5.
Right.
You leave me, Drea, Joseline alone, I'm gonna leave you alone. The bitch was cool. She want to learn the dances, and I will say that she was very eager, hardworking, want to learn the dances. Even though I had a negative connotation, moving forward, the bitch did what the fuck she was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It was very alarming, very shocking, and it opened up my eyes to like, I'm not gonna say bitches will play a role to get to where they gotta get. You know what I'm saying? But it was it took me aback once I seen everything.
Right. Chinks told me, I did an interview with Chinks recently. She just told me she the one who told Joseline.
I thought it was me, and I was like, bitch, if it was me, I'll tell you I did it, and then I want to fight.
It on my interview.
Think so?
Yeah, she the one who told. Go watch it. I just did it. I just dropped it yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it after this. I swear I'm gonna watch it after this. You know that Chinks girl. That Chinks girl.
Now, okay, Isis
auditioned for season 4.
Right.
Didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? And she was one of those girls in the bathroom crying. And I was like, listen, don't ever give up. Like, keep working hard. You know what I'm saying? If it's not for you right now, it might be later. But don't let this be the end of your story. End my quote. Now, I see her season 5 in the hallway at the hotel. Because I do my smoke breaks. You feel me? And I see her. I'm so excited. I'm happy. She's chocolate. She got the locks. Right. Natural looking. I'm happy to see this bitch. I see her at the one night only, and you coming for Andrea. It's giving you're doing this for TV time, for camera, and you didn't do your homework. I don't know how Andrea felt about it, but I was offended that she came for Andrea. Cause bitch, what?
You didn't appreciate the wig comment.
I felt like it was done for TV. Fuck the wig comment. You could have made any comment. You could have did anything. You could have said anything. You could have did anything to get your own camera time. You could have did anything to get your own camera time, but you chose to come for me and what I consider my family. That's where you first fucked up, bitch. I'm on your ass every day too.
Now, Oceans, okay, and how do you feel? Oceans, give her your first impressions, and then how do you feel about her giving you the term nickname Dirty Dan?
Dirty Dan came from Isis.
From Isis. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my first, and that's when I smacked her off the bus. Bomb. Anyway,
she says it a lot, so I was like, oh, maybe she came
because
up
it was funny.
Yeah,
and they're jealous.
Ocean says it a lot.
Because if I'm Dirty Dan, that makes you Pinhead, and your time is up, bitch. Ooh. Anyway, Oceans, when I first met her, I really had no thoughts. You know, this is just being honest. I had no thoughts. But as time progressed, to me, respectfully, she seemed lost. But she started finding her way more and more as the days went on. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Chinks.
When I first met Chinks, you know, she chocolate, thick as hell. She ain't got nothing to say. I like that. And then finding out that she was from the Bronx, I really like that. I was like, I'm from the Bronx. You know what I mean? You gonna be a ratchet sister? Yeah, off first impressions. He had this really big wall up. Like, I feel like I can get next to the wall and I can feel her warmth radiate off of it, but it was just such a wall. And
Right.
I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I can still love you beyond that. Feel
Yeah.
that radiate from her. And as a bitch from the Bronx, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I still have trust bones in my body after dealing with these hoes and the treachery and the backstabbing and it's like, thank God I'm dense. Like, I think that's
Mm.
my only, like, if I wasn't so, like, yeah, no. I liked her when I first met her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched her punch on Lexi Gold. I was like, okay, and this bitch can punch a little bit. I like
Oh,
that.
the way that they brawled that first night, I felt like when I was watching on TV, I thought my TV was shaking. I
Oh, no,
said,
no, no.
"Oh
We were
my
shaking.
god!"
Like, I'm not saying you felt the ground shake when the bitches hit the ground, but I was like, ooh, this is good. This is good. No, no, no. You felt the ground shake when they fell in the house, not at the one night only. My bad.
Oh my god!
Yeah, when
They
they
was
started
going
fighting in the house
at
and they
it.
hit that ground shake, I was like, ooh, these some big hoes.
Now Hennessy.
I like Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? She's from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. I didn't meet her at one night only. I met her,
Oh yeah, when they got added.
yeah. And then, everybody was hating on them. I was like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, who are they? You feel me? Do they want to be here? Are they willing to put in the work? That's
Right.
really my only two questions when I ask with everybody. Especially after this point, I'm like, do they really want to be here? And are they willing to put in the work?
Like, do you sometimes feel like the girls they get on there just to get on the show and not have intentions of getting on the tour?
Yeah, no, no, no. They get on there to get on the show to fight me and Andrea. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have a couple of little punchlines. And
And
that's
then
it.
that's okay.
That's it. And it's like you wasted my time and you're wasting somebody's time. Like, I know what situation I was when I first got to Joseline Cabaret. I can only imagine the thousands of other bitches that could have really needed this spot. I would like to
Right.
compete against bitches like that.
Now another one that got added was Rose. What were your first impressions of her?
Um, she really didn't have too much to say. She was quiet. She was pretty. She was quiet and she was pretty, and she ain't had too much to say. So I mean, I was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't give a fuck. As long as you stay out of me and Andrea and Joseline's way, I don't give a fuck what y'all doing.
Okay. Miss K.
I liked Kay. Hold on, let me see when I first met her. I didn't really see too much of her at the one night only, because obviously I was busy. But like when I actually sat down and talked with her, she's very warm,
Mhm.
very feminine. Like that's one of the words I could put to Miss K that I can't put to a lot of those other women. Very feminine.
She is. She's like,
Very.
"Hey, Joseline." I love
That's her in
imitating
real
her.
life though.
Hey,
Just
Joseline.
hey, and she's thick
Hi.
as hell. Um, yeah, she was very warm
Uh-huh. And then
and
last one we
feminine.
got is Fetish.
I met Fetish. She did my hair for the cast photo for season 4.
I heard
Right.
that. Chink said
Yeah,
that she
she
used
did.
to do hair and makeup for Zeus.
She did my hair for the cast photo, and then the next day, because she wasn't at the one night only, she was just standing in the line at the elimination. And then when I looked back, I was like, "That's the girl that did my hair."
You're like, what are you doing here?
That's none of my business. Yes, Josh, I'm
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
right. Now
Bye, boo. You gotta go.
we ended up getting the 2 new additions to the cast. Did you feel as if that may have been a little bit unfair due to because of course that season there was a prize at the end. This is where we get the big prize. So did you feel at all it being unfair? And what did you think of their beef? And we're talking Henny and Rose.
I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to perform for you all. I'm here to work for Joseline. I'm here to make sure that this show goes according to plan. Not the show like the TV, but the dancing show part goes according to plan. Because I'm up with these hoes all night. You feel me? Practicing and shit like that. My the beef with Henny and Rose Champagne, as I like to call her. Um, Between each other or between the house?
Between each other and the house.
Again, those girls, Black Squad, were really there. It felt like just to be on TV. Because so what? I feel like if me and Andrea was put in the same situation, the bitch, and even then, that motherfucker was put in motherfucking situations on interviews where she was like, "Oh, well, I have to pick myself," and da, 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 da. I heard where Hennessy was coming from. Now, granted, she might have a Bronx attitude and a little bit of vernacular, but yeah, if it's me and her, bitch is me all the time. Fuck that bitch. She be alright. You feel me?
Right.
So, right.
And
So I feel like those girls just tried to capitalize off that because they wanted more additions. I feel like they were a mold or something. Like they just wanted more and more additions to their group so they can take over Joseline's Cabaret. Because I feel like it was a concerted effort to get me and Andrea up out of there. And I've been feeling that since season 5, but it really started coming to fruition
right.
in my face. And I'm like, oh, I want to say a couple of other things that are mean, but it's just like, or alleged, but it's just like, you hoes ain't even work for this. You
Okay.
bitches just taking shortcuts and trying to do everything but do the work. Only one of them was willing to do the work.
Which
And
is
that
who?
bitch, me.
Okay.
And even then, she still wasn't trying to do the work.
Now, what happened between Hennessy and Rose on tour to where, like, I know Hennessy got put off. Please give us a little behind the scenes on what went down, because we would see all over the ground the girls, they tussling on the bus, they tussling on the streets, they rolling down the stairs of the stairs of the bus. Like, what
Yeah, it was
happened?
good. I loved it. I still got that picture saved in my phone of her head being like,
I can't.
Now, I will say this.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you guys know, but for a while I had to take a step back from the Cabaret. You know what I'm saying? Once the money was announced of who won, you know what I'm saying? Me and Joseline had some words, and
Oh,
I just had
wow.
to walk away. Now, this was from like the Christmas, January, and I didn't come back till March, which is Paris.
Okay.
Now, Henny and Champagne got to fight, and I want to say in Charlotte. I don't know if that was like 2 weeks, a month or something before London or Paris or whatever the fuck. And
London and Paris.
London, Paris. And I want to say, Hennessy called me right before she made that decision.
Uh-huh.
And truth of the matter is, again, these hoes be so abusive. Like, there's a difference between TV life and real life professional life. Bitches was taking that TV shit to real professional life. If you fucking with a real Bronx bitch, she will cut you. She don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm not saying, but you know what I'm trying to say.
No,
Like,
Henny is
Hennessy is
crazy.
not playing.
Yes, I could tell.
She's not playing. And
Yeah.
after a while, I feel like while I was there, you know what I'm saying? Because it was me, Hennessy, Andrea, that really stuck together. And I would be telling her, like, listen, just take, we call it taking shorts in New York. You taking all these shorts, just take shorts. They're really just jealous that you won the money. They're really just jealous because you got all that ass. They're really just jealous because while they're in the black squad, you got chose by the OGs, and we're gonna hold you down. You know what I'm saying? So I kept telling her, like, no, leave it alone. Yeah, she's posting her mugshot, telling all type of lies that she has done this, that, and the third, when that has nothing to do with her mugshot. Hennessy got tired of it one day, and that bitch called me like, I'm finna slide that hoe. I was like,
Oh,
wow, that bitch.
it happened.
And she did.
Now, all of the Texas cast members, who do you think shouldn't have not been there from the very beginning? If you could pick one Cabaret girl
that just didn't deserve it, didn't want to be there, and didn't want to put in the work, Isis.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Even though, because some may say, like, oh, you're hating because she's a great dancer.
She's a really great dancer. She's a really great freestyle dancer, but the games that you played and then I feel played on. Like I said, I was so happy to see the bitch. Like, it almost gave weirdo alert. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was so happy to see the bitch. To see you then turn and then keep turning. Because now we on season 6 and you still playing them same weird ass games. It's fucking weird, bro. Like, and I feel like me and Andrea said that. And like in the first episode, or well, not the first episode, whatever day we was sitting down there, and like I got fed up because if I'm trying to fight you, I'm really fed up. Because I literally got up out of line and stood next to Joseline, like, listen, you could pick one. We're not gonna jump you, but we're not gonna keep you attacking us because you want to be famous. All you gotta do is put in the work, bitch. You can dance.
Do you think that she targeted you guys because she saw that the fans weren't the biggest fan of the duo? You think that's the case?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what it was. And I mean, I get it, but it's sad because your talent can't carry you any far. And you one of the most talented, right? Oh. You gotta keep playing off a narrative that me and Andre are this, me and Andre are that. I'm really just being myself, minding my business.
Right. Now, Neek is also somebody else that season that you did not see eye to eye with. Do you think she has a drinking problem? And what would
Yes,
happen?
I told y'all that. I told y'all that on 3 separate occasions, and I got crucified every single time.
You
When you was
did.
drinking and you was talking to Ricardo crazy. Could I tell you what she said? No, I didn't like how it came out. I didn't like how you was trying to dominate Ricardo, and he run this space. But you know what? I'll run this space. Now I got a problem with it. And when Jocelyn come in here, I'm gonna tell you, motherfucking the time she got to jumping on motherfucking Hennessy. You were drunk. Let's talk about the time for the fucking Domino video. Bitches is talking about, I ain't never win anything. I ain't never get anything. You're drunk as hell. My name was called before yours. Hello? Hello? Or even the thing of like, again, I'm here to make sure the show flows. You know what I'm saying? These bitches don't know the dance and they're dense as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm up all night teaching bitches dances. You're up all night drinking and yelling downstairs. I can't even sleep. But I'm going to let that rock because the death of 1,000 cuts hit harder than anything could ever.
So you feel like that contributed to like some stuff that would happen then off camera? Because from a viewer's perspective, we didn't like. I
you
thought I was
all that.
Right, because we're like, right. It did look like that. I'll give it a. But I was like, these girls are hating on her because she.
I hate the bitch. I don't hate the bitch. Okay. I don't hate the bitch. Dislike strongly, yes.
Because we're like, oh, she come with a pretty bow. She know how to dance and all that. I was like, oh, they don't want her to make it. Blah blah blah. So that's what I'm thinking. And you watch over this.
I need help. I can carry these shows, but I need help.
Okay.
But what we're not gonna do is keep getting drunk, falling on stage, and talking to me crazy, talking to Ricardo crazy. Because now who else are you going to talk to crazy? You're going to start talking to Melissa crazy, and you're going to start talking to Joseline crazy. But before you even got there, Joseline was on your ass. Because I'm in her ear every day like, Joseline, she got to go home. Joseline, she got to go home. Joseline, her. Who? Her. Everybody has a nickname in the pocket. She's going home.
Now, another thing that came up this season was the Area 29 situation. So Andre ended up taking the blame for it, but who do you think was the one who, was calling and spilling tea?
Lexi. And then I proved it. Yeah.
You proved it. How?
I called Joseline because you, again, trying to, and this comes up in later season 6, bitches be trying to dominate us or make it feel like they know something that I don't know. Bitch, I work for this. I know something I know how to do shit you don't know how to do. Yeah. So after that little scene, they cut it up real bad. I was really offended. I was ready to punch shit out of Lexi. Because you talking to her crazy and you're trying to make it seem like that phone call didn't happen. Like I ain't been around Andrea every single day. Like I wasn't just talking to the nigga who just showed me his dick on the phone. So then he just called this morning as soon as she got out the hospital because I know Andrea didn't call nobody in the hospital. She called her husband in the hospital. So how the fuck does this nigga who just showed me his dick yesterday know that you in here getting punched on? And he's connected to Area 29. And I did all type of background checks on the nigga. It looks like we got rid of her because of the baddie shit. But really, I did my whole investigative discovery on the bitch. I found out that you was still you are following the nigga that, you know what I'm saying? Because I checked Chinks out. I checked Hennessy out. I checked Rose out. You following the nigga. You following the nigga boss. And you know what I'm saying? It was too many coincidences if and then when. And then later on, I don't know if anybody ever said that, but Andrea keeps talking about how she has a case. Yeah, niggas went and got all of that proof and proved it, and then I called Joseline. I don't call Joseline. The thing is, I might be joking, like I be snitching on hoes, but I'll be saying shit. I had concrete evidence.
And then that's
playing with you. She's manipulating the situation. She's trying to make it seem like this and a third. I don't know where this hoe came from, but I have a feeling. Ooh, I don't even know if I can say that.
Ooh, please
I have
do.
a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling that Zeus called this bitch.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Zeus called this bitch, and I was right. Whole lot of assumptions, a whole lot of 1+1 = 2s, and I sent it all to Jocelyn. I was like, yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's some
yeah.
good clarification because that was a big mystery that scene around those
No,
few
she did it
episodes where like, oh my god, who did it? Who did it? And then Dre ended up taking just the blame for it, just so that way
because
everybody
me
could
and
kind of
Andre
get
take the
over it.
blame for everything. Because at the end of the day, whose fault is it? First off, why you got niggas calling you, Andrea? Right. You understand? I mean, I get it. She could pick up her phone, she pays her bill. I
Mm-hmm.
know I'm a little bit extra with it, but at the end of the day, you know you got a job going on, you know niggas is calling you. Niggas got access to you. That was the real problem. That was the real issue. You know what I'm saying? And even if you didn't tell, too many people got access to you to know what the fuck is going on around here.
Right.
Another theme that comes up in season 6.
Okay, all right. And then also that season of Texas, there was a rumor the whole season of Hennessy and the odor. Okay,
Hennessy and the ogre.
the odor.
No, I smelled it. I got in there.
Not okay. It was in the clip, but I just wanted to make sure. So that is not true at all because they ended up making a track about it, and that became like a whole thing. And they kept bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up.
Because what else are you gonna say? Because she gonna beat your ass. And
Mm.
after a while, Hennessy got tired of fighting them. Because it's like now we gotta make you look stupid. Now I have to take what you're using against me and use it on you. Because how corny are you? And you just said that from last season. Bitches ain't here eating pussy because they don't even know how to fucking sell a TV show. Bitches is writing diss tracks on me. Talking about my pussy. I'm getting my pussy smelled on camera. Bitches is bored. Bitches is doing everything but working on their dream and practicing these dances.
Okay,
Thank
now
God she had a friend like me next to her. It was funny, but it wasn't too funny. It's
right.
funny how lame they are.
Okay, because that's a pretty bad rumor. It happened on Love Cabin just recently too. Now the
I don't
four.
watch it.
Mm-hmm. The four winners end up being Neek, Oceans, Henny, and then also
Andrea.
Andrea, right? So once it ends up being those four, were you feeling like, damn, like one of it should have been me? And how did you feel about Oceans crying? Because a lot of the viewers, like myself, felt like she kind of cried out for the win and she didn't truly earn it.
Um, honest to goodness, I did feel like I should have won. But at the end of the day, when I looked at all of those girls and I knew what I reevaluated what my mission was.
Mm-hmm.
My mission is to I need to not even I need to I want to make sure that this show goes right. I want to make sure I support my friend Andrea the way she supported me in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be a team. And even if I gotta eat this L up, I'm gonna eat that L up. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Watching Oceans cry for it, for me to sit here and tell you I don't think she worked for it because when we all did a vote in Mexico, I'm cool with Hennessy. I'm talking about I fought with Hennessy every day. I don't even talk to Oceans. In front of Hennessy, I still voted for Oceans. Because at the end of the day, bitch, that black eye was nothing to fuck with. And you still came in here. You still came in here. You went to work. You never complained. You really won it.
No, for that's who can Sam I. Oh my god.
It was embarrassing. But at the end of the
It's
day, she worked for it.
huge.
I feel like she worked for it.
Yeah.
Or she never gave up. And that's when I started to really like turn my feelings around for her. Or maybe call me crazy. Maybe after the black eye, she got found. Because I feel like when I first met her, the bitch was lost. The black eye happened. Now she's found. Now she's looking at how these bitches is treating her. Now she's looking about how she's going for the, you know what I'm saying, the dances. You know what I'm saying? I know mentally that shit gotta fuck you up. You feel me? Like,
Right.
I was proud for her too.
Now let's talk reunion, okay? Now this reunion went viral. We're still having that reunion has memes still being used for to this day. Literally to this day, people are still using it all over TikTok, all over Instagram. So the biggest thing that happened is you and Dre end up fighting. Did you guys plan that out going into the reunion?
No.
No. Not even a thought. And how did you feel about it? Because she initiated it. She was the one who said, "Y'all want to fight? Y'all want us to fight? Let's fight." And she got up. Were you like feeling super super hurt afterwards? Like, oh, this bitch not my friend. Like, what were you thinking after it all went down?
Thankfully, I'm dense. So, respectfully, like,
Uh-huh.
I understood where she was coming from with it. After all
Don't
those,
cry.
and then like,
Yeah.
not for real though. Like,
Yeah.
even then, like, we fight for Joseline, and we
Yeah.
get crucified every day. Bitches wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning mad at me because I'm standing with somebody I call my friend.
Mm-hmm.
My boss. But at the end of the day, bitches chastise me about that every day. Bitches stop fucking with me in real life.
Oh, because of the
You know what I'm
show.
saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got where she was coming from with it. And then, like I said, in the beginning of the season, she didn't want to be, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to be her own star. And as a friend, like, what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck do you do, bro? I hate crying and shit. I feel like it's just because I care so much. Yeah. I don't know. I
Right.
don't know. I just had to eat it up. The way I ate up those losses,
Mm-hmm.
I just had to eat that up too. And then, like, in the background, I feel like it wasn't even her. I feel like in the background, there were conversations being had,
Right.
things that were being said that, you know what I'm saying? Even if we got to break up, who's going to, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, maybe this is too much information, but me and Andre have had conversations where it's like, listen, you're younger than me, you're prettier than me, you know, not you're prettier than me because I'm the baddest bitch in the world. But you know what I'm saying? You're young, you're
Mm-hmm.
pretty, you've got all the time in the world. If this doesn't work out for me, like I just don't want you to quit and I don't want you to give up. Like I want you to like if I'm sacrificing myself for you, like bitch, don't have me come back and try to kill you.
Right, right,
You
right.
know what
Like
I'm
keep
saying?
going
Like
without me. Right. Okay. Now after the reunion, the conversations afterwards, like what did
they
it
get
seem?
worse. They get
Yeah.
worse. Bitches ain't want me to be there. They
Mm.
didn't want me to be there. Now, you know what I'm saying? And this is like, yeah, we filmed the reunion, but at the same time, once the reunion came out and they announced like officially who got the money and bitches like accounts was the money was hitting their accounts and shit like that. Like
Right.
I forgot what was the question.
Oh yeah, like the conversations afterwards, like what were like conversations said to you? Was Joseline Joseline cuss you guys out because she's like, why the fuck? Of course, she said something on the reunion, but I'm talking like off camera. Was it like kind of like was everybody kind of
They
had
all blame me
they all blamed you? Okay, why do you think they blamed you over Dre? Because she initiated it.
because I'm older and like respectfully, I'm smart. Like even though like I might act dense, like I'm smart as shit.
Mhm.
So like y'all thinking we planned that shit out? Like no, like that shit's weird. And then I'm gonna start crying afterward. I mean, I've never fought anybody I've called my friend. I fight
Right,
for my friends. You know what I'm saying? I was really estranged from my sister a really long time with my whole family shit. So when I call you a friend, you're my sister. Like, bitch, I'll fight the whole world about you. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, like nah, like they all blamed me. And respectfully, call me crazy. I feel like they blamed me because it was easier
hmm,
because Andrea wants to be everyone's friend. I don't give a fuck about nobody or nothing. I'm also ex-military, so I can be really mission based. I'm worried
right,
about the mission. What's the mission? We gotta complete the mission. You feel me?
right,
So it would just be easier if I was out the way. Now Black Squad takes over. Nika's the prettiest bitch in the world, and she's doing all the dances, and she ain't helping y'all with shit. But y'all
right.
standing next to her, and it looks good though.
Did
Yeah,
that kind of go into effect? Because it seemed like the most recent season in California, it's not like you fell into the background, but I could tell that like you kind of removed yourself in certain ways. Was that
because
kind
they
that
they that broke my heart.
yeah.
That broke my heart so bad. I didn't even want to fight no more. I didn't want to continue. I
Hmm.
didn't want to do none of that shit. But you know what? The mission is we still got to go on tour. We still got to handle these shows. and I still really don't like this bitch. And I told her in Mexico she's going home. So I gotta
And
handle
we
my
talking
business.
about Neek.
I gotta handle my business. And even if I gotta do it by myself, you know what? I feel like I gave everybody what they wanted. I gave everybody what they wanted, but I protected myself. Andrea wanted to stand alone. Did she stand alone? No. Anyway,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I wanted to give her that space. I wanted to prove to Joseline, like, at the end of the day, y'all need me. Y'all don't need me. But y'all need me.
Now, also, too, before we head to California, because that's what's next, let's talk about Paris, because that should have been its own series. What
My
the hell
nigga,
went
that's
down
when
in
I
Paris?
first came back. Bitches was mad. That's why I feel like it was a concerted effort to get me the fuck up out of there. Because now, here it is. I haven't been damn near a third of the tour. I'm coming back for Paris. It's me, Isis, Neek, Dez, Andrea, Oceans. Yeah, it's about 6 of us. You know what I'm saying? And who is that? Black Squad. Black Squad versus me. I even went so far as to apologize and try to keep it cool. Because at the end of the day, I just want to dance. I just want to be here. And I quote that. You feel me? I just want to dance. I just want to be here. I just want to love y'all. And if I'm willing to let it all go, I even let it go with Neek. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad I wanted to dance. I was like, listen, bitch, I'm sorry to you. No, I said to Isis, I'm sorry to you. Because I was really going off on Isis. But I was like, listen, I'm really sorry to you. I don't want no beef. I really just want to dance. I want to be pretty. I want to be here. Start crying and shit because I'm a hoe. Crybaby asshole. Yeah. But it didn't matter. If they could pull another move to get me up out of there or make me look stupid, because my phone wasn't working in Paris. How am I the only one that linked up with the princess at the Eiffel Tower with no service?
So what happened with that situation? Like, y'all was planning on doing, because from what I remember, y'all was planning on doing a video there, like TikTok? A dance there, a TikTok dance at the Eiffel Tower, and the other girls ditched and went and, played
they
around.
Were acting like prima donnas, and I feel like they were all following behind Neek. Long story short, Joseline wanted to be at the Eiffel Tower at 3 p.m. I'm just as a, you feel me? 3 p.m. She wanted to be at the motherfucking Eiffel Tower.
Right.
You see how I act. I'm always early. I'm always on time. I don't play about my time. My time is expensive.
She was super earlier with this interview that I was. So I'm like ready. I'm like, shit. Yeah, usually no, I'm the one that's like,
yeah,
yeah. No, like dead ass. This is the first time that happened.
So it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
The princess wanted to be at the Eiffel Tower at 3. It's 7 p.m. I don't have a phone. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? Because that international shit, it go crazy.
Right.
I was like, after a while, I started texting the group chat. I can tell they're ignoring me. It feels like they're trying to leave me out the situation. For whatever reason. Maybe they got their own plans. They already went to eat. Me and Oceans was arguing earlier that day. You know what I'm saying? Black squad shit. Because you trying to take up for these hoes when you was right there when I quit. Or right there when I walked away. Fucking weirdo, but we're not gonna get into that because it's over with. Motherfucking, it feel like them hoes was trying to leave me out. 7:35, I'm at the motherfucking Eiffel Tower, like, and it's just me. An hour later, so now it's like 8:30.
Right.
An hour later, now them hoes is pulling up, and it's just Oceans and Andrea. Dez, Neek, and Isis went to go film their own TikTok or some shit. And they coordinated outfits. They coordinated their hair. They look like a group.
So the Neek's Cabaret. Ooh. I'm gagged.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I got to see them at the club. But I was like so happy. And like I just wanted to rub it in their face that you can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm in the club drunk in Paris. Lit. Y'all just got cursed out by the princess. I'm in here dancing hard as shit.
Right. I can't. Now, another thing, too, with the whole Paris situation, Isis's phone, is her phone usually off like that or something? Or was that exaggerated?
International travel, it can be a thing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a plan that carries international, your phone will be off as soon as you cross the border. You know what I'm saying? Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi only looking ass bitch. I
Mm-hmm.
was a Wi-Fi looking ass bitch too, but I still made it to the Eiffel Tower. Granted, I was
Mm,
late. It's because I was trying to leave with the group, but the group was trying to leave me. I'll be damned.
gotcha.
So no, Ice's phone always works,
Okay.
um, especially if she needs something. Um, but it didn't work in that particular situation, and I was going through literally the exact same thing.
It's like something. Okay, gotcha. All right. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. So Texas is over. How you feeling about that season afterwards? You're like the tour and everything. Were you just like, okay, like I'm getting heavy footing in? Of course, you've been there for a little bit now. Like, how did you feel after all of that is done with?
Um, a lot more secure than I did season 4. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Season 4, like I just said in my mind, I'm locked in. I'm not going nowhere. After season 5, I started whispering it to myself. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm still willing to work, still do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I never just had that ego about it.
Right.
On my second world tour, bitches that can't fuck with me. Bitches who couldn't even complete their first world tours on the internet. Mad as shit. I hate them. This bitch. I hate you too, bitch.
Now we find out we y'all going to California. Okay, so were you happy? You're like yes, yes, yes. This the next season, California. So what were you thinking? Were you thinking it's gonna be like a few OGs, a lot of OGs, newbies? What you thinking?
I didn't know who the hell was gonna be there,
Mhm.
but in my mind, I felt like a movie star. I grew up I came to America and I grew up in the Bronx in the projects, and now I just knew we were gonna live in Beverly Hills. Bitch, I stayed across the street from Rihanna's house.
Oh, wait, California's house is across Rihanna's house. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And
Because
it
I know
was.
Tyson had filmed like he filmed something there or
I know.
whatever afterwards. That's
Yes,
lit.
they on that fat ass hill, and we was looking at vineyards.
Uh huh.
I couldn't believe that Joseline, or I have been in the favor of the princess herself to get chosen 3 seasons back to back to back, especially after everything that happened after season 5. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, she loves me. She really loves me. I'm gonna have to put in a whole lot of work.
Right.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the first day of that we see at least. The float, okay? The Puerto
Oh
Rican
right, I
Day.
thought there was another first day. Hold on, let me take
No,
a
no,
drink.
no, 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 no. The Puerto Rican Day Parade, okay? That was the whole situation that went down. So what led
I want
up
to say
to
that probably like I've had a lot of best days of my life in the cabaret,
yes,
but
that
that
was a bad
was
day.
another level. I remember watching the Puerto Rican Day Parade, being in the Bronx, like yeah, I'm black as hell. Ah, you know what I mean? That day I felt honorary Puerto Rican. I literally, as soon as I pulled up, I put my phone down. I danced the whole time I was there, like the whole time.
Right.
So I didn't want to be associated with any of the BS that was going on in the
Uh-huh.
background because I do my
Uh-huh.
own hair, I do my own makeup because I don't
Right.
need nobody. You feel me?
So
If
what
you're there, yeah.
so what happened with Henny though? Like apparently from what we're told on the internet, and I believe she said this herself, she was late because of her makeup not being done and her hair not being done or something to that effect. And that's why she was late.
And this
Correct.
is I've talked to Hennessy about this, and
Uh-huh.
it still kind of hurts a little bit. But again, it's that ego shit I be talking about. Even if you understand, like beyond whatever is going on around it, it is your responsibility to make sure that you're ready to get out on that stage. And like I said, my time is expensive. If you tell me you're gonna be somewhere at 3:15, I'm in the parking lot 2:30 watching you drive in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that.
So with that being said, there was no excuse. Now, granted, I wasn't fucking with Oceans at the time. I get that you don't, but you chose. You made a decision to leave from Manhattan to go to the Bronx to get your hair done, to get your makeup done, whoop de whoop, and now you're late. Now, late is a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? But to be late and entitled on top of that, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You are a dancer in Joseline's Cabaret. What makes you think you're going to get on the parade float and not dance?
Mm.
Because you look better than me? Because you're thicker than me? because we came here to see you.
Because
Like,
we saw the clips on TikTok, and she was like,
she didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The ego was just there. The attitude was just there. And then we've had conversations like that. I'm not saying
yeah,
you gotta suck dick or kiss
right,
ass. I
right,
love sucking dick. I love kissing ass. It's who I am. But it still has to be some sort of a level of respect. And I
right.
think that's really where Joseline went to the moon. You don't respect me. Even though you're late, like you don't even respect me. I just gave you $25,000, an opportunity of a lifetime. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't
Now
know. I'm not. You can tell me if I'm like crazy or if I'm not making sense.
she okay. Once when I first heard the situation, I was like, "Oh, Joseline tripping as usual." But then when I saw like the videos of her on the plane on the floor, I was like, "Oh, it looked like she got an attitude. She not even dancing." So that's when once I got the whole story, I was like, "Okay, now it makes sense why Joseline got mad because it's like, what the fuck, like." You not
I'm,
dancing one and it look like you got an attitude. So I
and
got
I'm gonna
that.
say this: like, even
Yeah.
though Joseline gets a bad rep or whatever,
Yeah.
she ain't never trip out like that on me because I respect her, and I always
Yeah.
try to move with my best foot forward. I try to put myself, even though I could never, bitch. I could never. You know what I'm saying? I always try to put myself in her shoes. How would I feel? Maybe that's
Mm.
human decency. I don't know. But
Now, if you could go back in time, though, would you have gotten into it with Hennessy? Because that was a big thing in the beginning of California season, is that Jocelyn feel like a lot of y'all did not ride for her because Hennessy was popping at the mouth, and then Oceans was the one who stuck her. So, if you could time travel, would you
knowing what I know today, or just in that the same,
both? I like to hear of
knowing
it
what I know
all.
today, should
Mhm.
have whooped her ass. Because at the end of the
Mm,
day, you tried to destroy me. You tried to destroy Jocelyn. You just tried to destroy Andrea. At the time, I didn't give a fuck about Oceans. But you know what I'm saying? She left Oceans out of it. You tried to destroy Ricardo. You tried to destroy Melissa, all because you couldn't keep your attitude in check. Because you couldn't keep your emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I'm not on bond. Motherfucking season 4. I just told you I beat a case. And I was, you know what I'm saying? 3 days later, I'm at reunion tripping. I've been out
right.
on bond this whole time. So when bitches want to be like, I'm on probation, I'm on this, I'm on that, fuck that. At that point in time, right then and there, I'm out on bond. Got a
Mm.
court date coming up.
You wasn't trying to
7
fuck it
police
up.
officers is right here. I'm not gonna risk my freedom for the both of y'all,
Okay, now
Jocelyn
that makes
or you, Hennessy.
sense.
Huh?
Now that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because
I'm not finna. And I feel bad because, and here's another level to the story. When I was exiled, because when I walked away from the cabaret, I was exiled. Andrea didn't talk to me. Jocelyn didn't talk to me. Of course, none of Black Squad talked to me. You know what I'm saying? But it was Hennessy that called me every day to the point where I hated the bitch. Like, stop calling my phone. You feel me? Like, what
oh,
the
she was checking on you. She was like checking on you type shit. Oh,
and
that's
I needed
good.
that. Respectfully,
Yeah.
I needed that. I don't cry like twice in this interview. So I'm really
Yeah.
a nice girl. I'm really soft
Yeah.
as hell. I'm really about that life, but I'm really soft as hell. And
You're an
she knew I
emotional
needed that.
gangster.
I really needed that.
Yeah.
And in that moment, you know what I'm saying? In that moment, in those couple of months, I needed her. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So level 1, I'm out on bond. I ain't going to jail for neither of y'all hoes.
Right.
Level 2, when I needed you, well, I needed both of them. They had me. So honestly, I had to stay out of it.
Right. Okay. Now
Damn,
also,
I feel bad, but ain't no buts. I feel bad.
what's
It's
your
a really
friendship
fucked
with
up
her
situation. Go ahead.
today, Hennessy? Like, are you and Hennessy good?